It's another math day here with teacher Jenny. Join me for another topic. This time we're going to talk about derivatives. So we have here solve for f prime of x, for f of x equal to 3 to the power of x squared minus 3. So solving for the derivative of our function, we have here exponential function. So we do follow the format of your exponential function, that whenever you've got there a function which is an exponential format, in this format a to the power of x, we will always follow that the derivative of that one is a to the power of x ln a. So following that format, and we've noticed that the exponent there is not only one term, but it contains another function. So that means to say, what we are going to do is to do the chain rule. So how to do the chain rule here? First, we are going to follow the format because this is an exponential function. We follow the exponential function format in getting the derivative. So we have first our a to the power of x. This will be considered, everything here will be considered as a to the power of x, wherein our a here is the 3. Our x here is this one entirely. So writing that one, we have a to the power of x. So that means to say that we've got 3 to the power of x, which is x squared minus 3. And then we have ln a, which is 3. And then we're not yet done because we do the chain rule. That means to say that we multiply everything here with the derivative of our exponent, which is x squared minus 3. So f prime of x, or the derivative of f of x, that will be equal to 3 to the power of x squared minus 3 ln 3. Getting the derivative of that, we start with x squared. That will be that will be 2x, and then the derivative of 3 is a 0. So writing that one in a proper way, so we always have to put this one here before. So we have 2x, and then followed with times 3 to the power of x squared minus 3 ln 3. So that can be our final answer. Next, we have solved f prime of x, for f of x equal to ln 3x times e to the power of 2x. By the way, this is the one that we're getting our ln entirely. So following the format, there are two formats here. First, we have our f of x, which is ln of x. So getting the derivative of that one is simply a 1 over x. And then the other one is the exponential, wherein once you have that one, e to the power of x, we have f prime of x that will be equal to e to the power of x as well. So we follow the format, and we've noticed that this one here is another function. So that means to say that we are applying chain rule as well as this one. So starting off with f prime of x, that will be equal to, this is an ln function, so we follow this one. So we have this entire thing as considered to be our x. So once we do the ln x, then we have our 1 over x there. So our x entirely is the 3x. And then we have, take note, this is factors. So we first apply our product rule for this. So in product rule, once we've taken the derivative of the first factor, we are to multiply that one with the second factor without getting the derivative. And then plus, since we have already did the derivative of the first factor, So we'll copy the first factor. And then we get the derivative of the second factor, which is still e to the power of 2x. And the next one, we do, we're not yet done, by the way. I think I missed something in there because, take note, this is chain rule. So we have to add up. Let me just redo this one so that you will not be confused. By writing whatever we've got as a d over dx. So the first factor, if I'm going to get the derivative of that one, I'll be getting the d over dx of the first factor, which is ln of 3x. And then we are going to multiply that one with, without the derivative of e to the power of 2x, and then plus, since we took the derivative of the first factor, we copy that one, and then get the derivative of the second factor, which is e to the power of 2x. So simplifying and getting the derivative, f prime of x, that will be equal to, the derivative of ln 3x is simply 1 over 3x. And then since this is not, this is still another function here inside, we will be getting the derivative of that one and multiply that one to the result before. So we have 3x here. And then we have times e to the power of 2x plus ln 3x. Getting the derivative of that is simply e to the power of 2x times the derivative of the 2x. So simplifying that one, f prime of x, that will be equal to 1 over 3x times the derivative of 3x is 3 times e to the power of 2x plus ln 3x e to the power of 2x times 2. Simplifying that one, we put the constant before. So f prime of x, that will be equal to 3. We can have e to the power of 2x before or following the 3. And then times 1 over 3x. Plus, we start with the constant first, 2. Followed by e to the power of 2x. Then ln 3x. This is to avoid confusion. And then we separated something. So right after this, we may simplify the first part here. F prime of x, that will be equal to, this one is a numerator. So we can multiply that one with the numerator here. So that means we have 3 to the power, 3 times e to the power of 2x over 3x plus 2 e to the power of 2x ln 3x. So that can be our final answer. And by the way, not yet, because we can actually simplify this one. So this is now e to the power of 2x over x plus 2 e to the power of 2x ln 3x. That will be our final answer.